Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster AKOBIAN with 1000 GM. I'm here with my student, Jonathan Maktik, analyzing the games from the Hollywood Super Swiss event. This is the last 9th round, and the matchup we have is FM Chambers against Perez. E4, C5. We have a Sicilian defense, and we don't see the main D4 move. Chambers decides to go for a more a rare line, that we see the move E5. It's definitely a theory. There are some games played. Now a6, because bishop b5 could be very annoying to deal with. Queen d6, questioning the knight. Knight goes back on f3. If you go back with the knight, then I think this is going to be okay for black, So I wonder if there is a possibility to play the move queen e2. The point of this is, guys, you go knight c6 now, hitting the knight, and also threatening a very strong knight d4. So you're going to have to take, and queen takes, and yeah, you can even play bishop g2 now. So you have to play rook g1 and bishop g4, and black is actually taking over the game here. So knight f3. e3. Knight c6, inaccuracy. The better move is bishop e7 here. Okay. a4. Knight b1. a5. Queen goes on c7. Okay, d8. Bishop g5. Okay, d8, bishop g5, activating the bishop. And now there are a few options. There is f6, there is h6. But what is the rule with f6, Jonathan?
Never play.
We've seen often, never play f6. Very rare you can play f6 and get away with it. And here again, we see the move f6. It's okay here, but h6 would have been a better choice. Takes, knight d7. Goes back. Knight h4. f3. Knight fd2. Yeah, now we see black already dominating because he got two bishops. As a strong knight on d4, bishop on h6 is excellent. This is an advantage. You give opponent two bishops in a position like this, it's just going to be a very uncomfortable one for you. Rook takes. And bc is another option. If you play bc, then I think just simply take. And then there are problems on e3, problems on g3. Yeah, you can play knight e4, but still after rook f8, you still have a lot of pawns hanging here. He played rook takes c3, but that means you're not going to remove my knight there. My knight is just going to sit there forever, and it's on an excellent spot. f5. Controlling more squares now. Knight b5 hitting the rook. Repeat one time. Queen b8. Bishop d5. So another option here is to play f4. There's another option here. Bishop c4. Bishop g2 is another good possibility. Simply winning the exchange. Yeah, so there's something good came from that knight on d4, Jonathan. It was sitting there on a very active position. Now after some tempos, winning the exchange. Bishop d5. Now it's just a clear exchange. Bishop b4 is a good move too. Bishop b4. Rook c8. Looks like black lost most of his advantage here with this move rook c8. King h8 was a good option. Wait, knight e5. Yeah, knight g5, and position is very unclear. There are a lot of threats, and it's going to be difficult to defend. So he goes here. What did he blunder? He blundered the move queen g3, Jonathan. And that just kills the game because now king h6. King is exposed. Yeah, this is just over. Up exchange. Yeah, he just completely overlooked, I think, the fact that queen g3 exists and you cannot take back because the bishop is pinning here. And the game went on for a long time, but it was completely over here because up exchange. We can look at the finish. I guess the queens got swapped off here. If the queens get swapped off, it's just completely losing. Yeah. King comes in. Yeah. So he actually played instead of queen f1 and then just led to a mate. Check. And mate. So yeah, strong finish for Robert Perez. This was a complicated game, but Black, stand better out of the opening, and with the two bishops and that strong knight on d4, he was able to convert it into a win. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed this game, and we'll be back with more game analysis for you. See you soon.